Hello guys, welcome back to Cleaving Games. Today we're going to show you the solo tower that we were able to do and some of the monster highlights from this week's Siege Wars. We will be highlighting Lushen, Zaiross, Rakan, Tesarion, and a few L&D battles that we were able to win this week. So if you want to see the timestamps, it's all in the description. And here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Our plan here is for Bastet to get the first turn with her Oasis Blessing, and then this will give the turn then to Chiwu for sleeve attack to strip everything, and then we're going to freeze that strip Theomars with our crush skill. A few things that can go wrong here is if Chiwu is not able to strip that Theomars, and or if we aren't able to freeze him, because now then the Chasun's going to heal Theomars. Oh, and then that violent turn, if he goes crazy, this team is pretty much beat up. So now we're going to North Wisdom, block beneficial effects so that he doesn't get injured, and then finish him off with that Squall. Okay, and then 3 versus 1. No way this team will beat our Teor Bastet Chiwu team. For this next fight, we're going to outspeed everyone with our Tiana, who will cleanse them of those shield runes, give the turn to Galleon, and then we'll get Zaiross to fire breath everyone and reset their skills and go for the different kills. A few dangers to this comp is that if that time to loot doesn't take effect, or if fire breath doesn't reset them, like that resistance from Bastet, or if Bastet was faster than my Tiana. Plus, of course, the crazy violent procs that you can get. For this fight, I'm expecting Maybusa to get the first turn, because these monsters aren't built for speed, especially Ritesh. Usually they're around plus 130 or 140, except if you're like fighting a Super G3 player. And then once we have our immunity up, that Kumun's going to go for my Fengyan, and then it's going to give the attack bar to Fengyan, and we're just going to defense break everyone and kill them with Rakan. That's the reason I brought in a fire DPS monster with this collapse, so that we can kill that Kumun and Ritesh easily.
Open your eyes up so we can see. So we can see. So we can see.
Now for this fight, we're going to be assuming that beta is on violent, so definitely Immensity will outspeed them even though they get a speed lead from that Kumun. So our goal here is to kill that beta first, and then Kumun, and finish off that what do you call this, Theomars later on. So marching shout. Okay, let's go Copper. Time for Thunder Strike. Boom. Nice kill. Okay, even if yeah, full power punch. Can we kill this Kumun? Nice kill. So 3 versus 1. Although I've experienced this, yep, the Theomars goes crazy and just yeah. Ooh, nice stun. Okay. This last one is a Zeratu. It's a very hard defense, so we need to kill that Zeratu and Orion right away, and we also need to outspeed him. So I'm bringing in Frigate, and we're just going to cleave him once that Zeratu is dead. Now the risk here is if that Orion is faster than my Frigate. Let's see. Whoop! Yes. Full speed ahead. Time to loot. And ignore defense with amputation magic. Nice Sue. Okay, without Orion and Zeratu, although Kumun's going to keep attacking my Lushen, we have Galleon and what do you call this? Frigate with a defense break, so and stuns, so we can be able to kill this Kumun, even if he gets to kill our Lushen, who's very prone to fire monsters like this Kumun. There you have it. So finally we were able to solo a base. And here are the monster highlights of the week. First, Lushen, all cleave teams, always cleave, outspeeding the enemy, and you know, going for the kill. Here are the teams that we brought Rakan against. So when I see Eladriel, I always think defense break and Rakan. So this time around we're being in a super comp Feng Yan with Musa for the immunity against the defense break of that water occult girl and Kumar.
Great job.
What is real? It's harsh reality.
course, we have to use Zaiross. Now, here are the teams that we were able to cleave. For this guy, we figured that, he has two, what do you call this, resurrecting monsters. So what we want to do is to bring in the attack lead of Zaiross so that we have enough firepower. Because for sure, Vanessa and Eladriel are very tanky, right? And we don't want them reviving anyone. So, it's a bit dangerous here. But then, since we have the attack lead of Zaiross, yeah, we're pretty much confident that we can kill. Yeah, a bit risky, of course, if the debuffs didn't work like that one. But then you have to depend on the build of your monsters, the fact that they're fast enough or tanky enough, or if you have your improved towers, like your attack, you can easily kill. Now, yep, close fight, but good job. I was counting on Wusa here to do his immunity and shields, but then since we're going to try to reset everyone, it should be fine as long as the reset, yes, works on Wusa. And there's no way that this fire monkey can kill or will attack Zaiross. Here's Zaiross Tiana Galleon on defense. Now all you need to do is to outspeed that Tiana or bring in a vampire, monster, or someone with a passive who can't be defense broken, like the water Bulldozer, and then just bring some sort of sustain and you should be fine. Just don't bring in like a Lushen to Zaiross or someone slow. You can bring in perhaps a Camilla if your Camilla is fast enough. Someone to kill Zaiross right away and someone who can sustain like a Galleon or Tiana. You should be fine. And here's Copper with Bulldozer lead. Definitely we're looking at monsters whom we can one-shot with our what do you call this, Thunder Strike, and then boom, because he has a defense lead, so for sure his HP is not going to be higher than our defense damage. Unless he has a different build. But yeah, even if this torrent goes crazy or this Leo goes crazy with this torrent, yeah, we have enough defense buffs and a defense lead and a defense build on this team. For this one, of course, we're going to go Molly first. Now, people like putting Molly because she has a passive skill that gives glancing to enemies. Yeah, so without that Molly, even if this child goes crazy and kills our Bulldozer, it's fine, but then he didn't survive our Copper. And of course, Tesarion. Every time we see enemies with passive skills, we think Oblivion and Tesarion. So, like this one, we see a lot of passive from Camilla, we see a passive from Perna, and we see a passive from that Feng Yan. So we'll bring in Tesarion, hug Tesarion, and then kill Perna first. Yeah, because Perna has that passive where she heals all her teammates and also revives upon death. So when she's Oblivion, she's easy to kill. Or easier to kill. And now, of course, Camilla. Um, Here, nice one. So there, once we have Camilla's passive Oblivion, she's not much of a threat anymore. And then that Fenyan's just gonna keep hitting my Chandra because he's what do you call this, water, and he's wind. Here's one of our favorite combinations with Tesarion, Theomars, and Chasun. Some call them the Holy Trinity, but right now we're bringing him against this passive heavy comp of Theomars and Perna. And for this team, we see a lot of passives also with, of course, um, Theomars with his Elemental King, and Hwadam, who will just save Theomars and Chasun from death as long as his HP is above, what, 30%? But that doesn't matter because we have our Tesarion, who will just Oblivion Hwadam. Nice. And then now we have Camilla, who's tanky enough to take hits from that Theomars. And then without Hwadam's passive, we get to kill Theomars as easy. And without Theomars, this team is no threat to us at all. Here are the L&D fights that we encountered this week. Here's the Yon Hong. Well, we're going to outspeed her with our Bastet, and then Theor will kill that, what do you call this, Theomars. Ooh, we were lucky that she wasn't, she didn't get the first turn there. And Theor with a Squall. No way. That was like over 30k. That's a tanky, what do you call this, Theomars. So the fact that he's tanky and this Yeonhong is fast, then she is squishy. Ooh. Ooh, that was really fast though. Here's one of the G3 Siege Wars we encountered. These guys are from Lingo. They did pretty much like, I think, Legend last week, if I'm not mistaken. They have a very strong L&D defense. If I didn't have these monsters, it would have been very hard for me to beat them. Yeah. This light Panda is just, with this 44% HP lead, is a very tough opponent. His passive is affected by attack bar boosters, and then he has a strip and defense break, and he just does that. He strips, defense breaks, and then Theomars kills the next opponent. But then, yeah, I guess that Light Panda is built for speed, and yeah, that's why not much. But that was like a 40k HP Panda, but very fast though.
Smiling over there as he enjoys the view. And I who stole the fire and gave it all to you. All to you. This sacrifice here tonight. Light of the darkness to break the light. Fight for your life through the strength. Spread your wings and take to flight. Sacrifice here tonight.
Okay, now the next one is a Fermion with that strong Dominator passive. Beautiful. Provoked for 1 turn. What we're gonna bring here is a Shield Will comp. We're expecting Orion to get the first turn. So when he gives attack bar to all his teammates, they're going to lose whatever will runes that they may have. So we're gonna bomb him because he has so much defense and HP. With that HP lead on that Fermion, we're gonna slow things down and put accuracy under Aquila's lead. And what makes this comp really strong is that the fact that Orion can harmless prank, and you know RNG can just put all those debuffs on you and kill you. So we're lucky that he didn't harmless prank, but even if he did, there could have been like a play of, yeah, like see, like that RNG over there. Now, last but not the least is this Artamiel. So we're going to Kali, Chloe, Katarina him and rely on RNG if it's on our side or his side. We have a 60% chance for Katarina's ignore defense and a 30% chance to glance on that fire. So Chloe will get the first turn, and then Molong will reckless assault, and then say Artamiel or Rakan will go for the collapse. Hopefully Artamiel doesn't strip Katarina of our immunity and invincibility. And bam, all of them move. Boom. See? So if Artamiel went for Katarina and stripped invincibility, then we'd be dead. Or if say Molong does, you know, that strips us of everything. Now Sword of Discharge. Ooh. Okay, nice. At least we killed Artamiel. And then now we still have Kali to ignore defense of that Rakan. Boom. 3 versus 1. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please do leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Hope to see you in the next one.
Obi-Wan, may the Force be with you.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.
Even begin to mind the hours. Just think about the seconds that will be ours. Forget about the doubt and trouble. Just look into my eyes.
bottom, 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 bottom. Beedo, beedo, beedo.